guys, I'm Elle and welcome to or back to my YouTube channel. Freshman Elle that this is how her senior year was gonna go, I would not have believed you, because I totally thought that I was just gonna be in high school and having that like traditional experience. And for multiple reasons, the beginning of my senior year is quite untraditional. 1, we're starting it in quarantine. 2, I'm in online school. And 3, I started it a quarter early. So I realized that I only needed it was between 12 and 10 credits, I don't know exactly, credits left to graduate high school when I started dual enrollment. And I made it a goal of mine to graduate high school in 2020 instead of 2021, which was the year that I was planned. So last quarter before spring break, I finished up my junior year and now we're into senior year. And that just, it feels, I was thinking about this last night and I was like, oh my gosh, that is just, it's so crazy to know that at the end of this calendar year, I will have a high school diploma. And I'm excited and I'm proud of myself. And I can't wait to document this home stretch with you guys for me, for my family in the future, for anyone who cares to watch on the internet. And we're gonna get started with it. So I'm sure you guys are well aware that we are kind of in the thick of the coronavirus, and we're either advised to be social distancing or being told to by the government to stay in our homes unless we're going to get food. So it's actually my second day of senior year, because yesterday I was just kind of trying to get the ropes of it. So we're on day 2, but for the purpose of this vlog, it's day 1, so just go with me. And I'm gonna be transparent with you. It's noon and I got up an hour ago. I was gonna try to get up at 8, but last night I was on the phone with Abigail till 2 o'clock in the morning, which usually I wouldn't be okay with because it's really late and it's a school night. But during this time where we can't hang out with our friends, FaceTime I think is an exception to miss some sleep for, so I did. But now I kind of, as you saw in the clips, I started my school a little bit, and then my friend Grace is gonna call me here in a few seconds, and we decided we're gonna read The Hunger Games together during this time. So we both read chapters 1 and 2 yesterday, and we are gonna discuss it. So I'm gonna grab my book, and then I'll touch base with you guys after that. I just got off the phone with Grace. We talked about the book for a few minutes, and then we just kind of hung out on FaceTime for an hour, but now I have to buckle down and do some schoolwork. So I'm downstairs now, social distancing with the family for a little bit. I did my Latin vocab. My brother is playing Stardew Valley, and you want to talk from afar? Do you want to tell them what you're trying to do? Talk loud.
I'm trying to get married and have to build a bigger house.
So he's struggling, kind of having a mental breakdown. My other brother's watching some YouTube. Do you want to make a new sound for them? You want to make it really loud? So I guess the guy makes the sound when he unboxes things. So we're learning all sorts of fun things about each other in quarantine. I have another half an hour of Latin, and then I have government, and then I saw this cool painting thing where you tape it and then you make a geometric pattern, and then you peel the tape off and it's super cool and aesthetic. So we are gonna do that later, and we'll touch base when we do. So I finished up my Latin and I need a break from school, and the weather is nice right now for the first time in days. So I'm gonna take my dog and go for a walk. Of course, being the clumsy person that I am, I slipped and fell in the mud on our walk, and now we are home. Also, the one time that I decided to go outside, my dog's favorite other little neighborhood dogs out there, so she's pulling. We had a fun little mess of a walk. It was really, really humid. But now I'm gonna clean the mud off my legs, and then I'm going to work out a little bit more, and then I'm gonna finish for the day. I didn't film any of my government, but I finished up chapter 1, and then I took a quiz over it, and I did well. And then I had to write a discussion board post about something that we read about in the chapter, and a question about it, or my opinion on it. And I was reading about different political parties in America and what's going on with them. So I wrote a little bit about celebrity influence on the political views of young people in America, which was super interesting to learn a little bit more about. And then I finished up for the day, super exciting, and I'm tired. So I am gonna read for a little bit. I'm gonna read some Hunger Games and then a little bit of Devil Wears Prada, and I'll talk to you guys when I'm done. So reading's done. Now we are gonna do some painting in my closet. So I saw this thing where people were taping their closet into triangles and painting, and it was making this cool pattern. And I have these spaces above where my shoes are. So I thought, for good quarantine fun, we could do some. So I have to go get a stool from downstairs so I can reach, and then I'm gonna tape it up. We got the first wall all taped up, and now it is time to start painting. Have like the initial paint on. I think it like got under the tape in some areas, but we're gonna wait, let it dry, and then peel and figure out where we're going next with it. I'm gonna take a minute and clean all the paint off my hands before we finish. So this ended up having some problems that I wasn't expecting. One, I ripped paint off the wall. Let's all look together. Paint off. Two, we have like some areas that like bled or like weren't perfect. That's really chaotic footage. So I got some Sharpies and we're gonna fill it in with some patterns. Yeah, actually I'm done with that for tonight. I will post updates on Saturday when I post next here or on TikTok. Okay, so I just got acrylic paint on my bedspread and I need to wash my hands and figure out how to get this off. I'm gonna Google it. I'll be back with you guys. Okay, I just texted my parents. They're putting my little brothers to bed, but I'm waiting for them to get back and I'm really nervous. We're just gonna have to wait it out for a second. I heard them get the phone ding. I went on Wiki and it said to like act fast and get it in the laundry and spray. So the vlog's on. So after that little traumatic event, we are going to end the vlog and hope for the best. But if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little day in my life. And I hope that your social distancing, quarantine, whatever you want to call it, is going well. I am going to watch some Netflix and then I'm going to get a good night's sleep unlike last night. And I will see you somewhere else on the internet. Bye guys.